Did you know that the NBA divorce rate is higher than any other group?
That same year you got married, right? Mad young. You were 21?
Facts.
Way too young to get married.
Way too young to be getting married.
Is it because the NBA wants married players because there's a family audience and that type of thing?
No, it's because dudes is dumb and no one's speaking up. No one advocates for athlete. They look at the athlete like, oh, y'all the ones with the money, and no one advocates for the athlete. Athlete can't even say nothing. I'm like,
but why is the NBA divorce rate specifically higher? And not just higher than the general public, but higher than other professional sports, to the point to where the NBA might as well just put the IG models on payroll. In other professional sports, the divorce rate ranges between 60 to 80%, which is extremely high. So it's hard to believe that the NBA divorce rate is even higher than that. And I'm going to explain later why it's expected to get even higher. We can't answer these questions without addressing the elephant in the room: race. And not just the race of the athletes, but the race of the women that they marry. And that data wasn't easy to find because it didn't exist until now. We know 71% of NBA players are Black, and that goes up to 80% if you include the players that are mixed-raced. Of those among them that are married, I found in my research that the majority of them, to the tune of 67%, are married to Black or Blackish women. It was a racially ambiguous bunch. I mean, the percentage of dark-skinned NBA wives is lower than Ben Simmons' three-point percentage. But when you look at other professional sports leagues, you can see a difference immediately in the amount of players that are Black. Now, it looks like they accidentally put some league from the Make-A-Wish Foundation up there, so ignore that. Pay attention to the fact that the NBA is the largest collection of Black male millionaires, and it also happens to be a wealth extraction mill.
Yeah.
so if people want to know where's the wealth in the basketball, it's in the divorce.
Right, the ex-wives.
Yeah, giving up the pension and all that stuff. I'm like, bro,
Oh yeah, Larsa Pippen, she got Scotty's pension. That was wild.
the
When I heard
NBA
that.
need to do something about that. And I actually was on the phone with them 2 weeks about this issue, and they said they was trying to come up with something to protect the players, because it's the players though. It's the players. Like dudes got to understand that pretty girl that's on the side of you right now in that nice house, her energy will shift.
Now, we're about to get to the astronomically high divorce rate of NBA players, but it's worth pointing out that even in the NFL, that 1 out of 3 of them will get divorced within 12 months after they retire. Think about it. Joe Smith was humiliated by his second wife because his first wife divorced him and ran off with everything literally after he played his last game in the NBA.
Bogus. Y'all all leaving. Y'all all stay the whole career because y'all don't want another chick sitting there. And then y'all bouncing. That's
Oh yeah, no, I interviewed Joe Smith.
Joe
Right
Smith-
when his NBA career was over, divorce. She stayed while he had 4 side kids, 3 or 4 side kids.
3 or 4 side kids while
She
making that
stayed,
money,
but
and she
once
stayed.
that last NBA check showed up,
She's bogus. All of them bogus. Y'all all bogus. Y'all all leave. Y'all all leave. Y'all all leave right away. Soon you find out his rookie year when he went to Charlotte, he had, what's the name on with him, bounce right there, and I could respect it.
yeah.
The divorce rates among NBA players are so high that even Brittany Renner doesn't seem like the villain for leaving with only a baby and some child support. These are 19-year-old boys with only 1 semester of college being courted by seasoned IG models in their mid to late 20s. At least with the NFL, they're usually 22 years old in their rookie season, and the NFL has nearly a 50% graduation rate. You literally cannot find data on NBA player graduation rates because it doesn't exist. They're glorified high schoolers.
Well, right. And you mentioned 90% of players get divorced.
When I got into the NBA and I was going to the meetings, they were saying 7 out of 10 players get divorced. Now it's 9 out of 10 players. 9 out of 10? So I want to tell, this is for all the players. I'll be the bad guy. I'll be the one. Like, well, shorty sitting next to us ain't it. Some basketball players, so everybody you see right now with them girls ain't it. Now you still got that one. So I don't want to discredit maybe Savannah the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the other 9, y'all bogus.
Wait a minute. So the NBA has official meetings where they talk to the players about the NBA divorce rates. And so back in 2005, when Sebastian Telfair made it to the NBA, they already knew back then that the divorce rates for the league was at 70%. He's still meeting with the NBA about player protection, and they're telling him that now it has gotten up to 90%. And I think we know why. Yeah, we know exactly what happened in the last 20 years. The 24-hour visibility and accessibility that social media gives to 6'9" glorified high school boys with Googleable $1 million contracts makes it all too easy for the vultures.